Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Hope you guys had a good night of NBA last night. Had an okay night. I went 1 of 2 on DraftKings, but the lineup that I went heavy on ended up busting went with a lot of the chalkier plays, like Bobby Portis, and just didn't work out too much. And then the other lineup that I played in a couple of GPPs ended up hitting with a 259, so at least I made some money back. Anyway, let's get into tonight's picks. We got a great slate tonight. So we got an 8-game slate tonight. Also got 3 big-name studs, so you're going to have to pick and choose which stud you want to pay up for. I'm going to give you guys 5 plays that should allow you to fit whichever stud you like. If you do want the full lineups, go to the website, thedfsprocess.com, and be sure to hit the like button and subscribe as well. Once we get to 3,000 subscribers, I'm going to do a nice big giveaway for you guys, so the sooner we get there, the better. Anyway, at point guard, we're going to talk about Rajon Rondo at 6,200. Rondo's been killing it. I don't know why his price tag has not been rising too much, but a really safe play at 62. Looks like he's going to see well over 30 minutes every night now, as long as he plays well. Last game fell 1 rebound shy of a triple-double. Game before that fell 2 rebounds shy of a triple-double, but he's just been filling up all areas of the stat sheet. Back to the old Rajon Rondo, and at 6,200, with a 50-point upside in this matchup. The Clippers are really bad defensive team. They're also terrible against guards, so Rondo should have an amazing matchup tonight. And you definitely want to get some exposure to this game. This Pelicans-Clippers game should be a high-scoring game. Both are really bad defenses. And 6,200, Rajon Rondo should be a great way to get some exposure to that game. At shooting guard, about Gary Harris, 6,300. Gary Harris has just been very, very consistent and solid. Most of the time, he's going to get you 30. I showed you his ceiling last game, dropping 45. Really good defensive player. Look at all these steals he's been racking up. So he really does do it all. Scores the ball great. Even with Paul Millsap back, he's still taken 17 shots and 18 shots the last 2 games. So he's still going to continue to chuck. Scoring the ball is what Gary Harris loves to do, and he's not going to stop. 3 games against this Dallas team, he's averaged 39 against them. Well over 6x value, and unlike Jamal Murray and some of the other Nuggets players, Gary Harris has very consistent road home splits, so I'm not worried about him not playing well in Dallas. Has shown that he's been consistent on the road and at home this year. Big upside, really solid floor in this matchup. Great matchup against whoever guards him of Dallas, whoever starts at the guard, probably maybe Yogi Ferrell or Barea. But I think 63, he does have great upside and a really solid cash game play. Also will play him in some tournaments as well, since he does have a big upside ceiling. At small forward, I'm going to go right back to Nick Batum at 6,800. His price tag is rising. He's almost at 7K now, so you don't love that. But you love that he's been consistent. He's been racking up all areas of the stat sheet. You want to get guys that just do it all. You want to get guys that are not just scoring dependent, because if their shot's not falling, then they're going to have a really bad game. Nick Batum is not that. Even though he doesn't score a lot of points, he gets a lot of rebounds. His assist number 7 through the roof, like the last month or so. And he does get steals and blocks and just does it all. So one of these games, he's going to explode for like 20 real-life points. And if he does that while continuing to have great rebound, assist, steal, block numbers, he's going to erupt for like over 55 DraftKings points. Against Philly, they just played them this year. He dropped well over 40. 6,800, that's still going to be great, well over 6x value. And I think he's a really safe play. Some of the other guys, Harrison Barnes at 61, I think he's a fine play. But I really do like the upside of Batum for $700 more. And then, once again, De'Mari Carroll showed you he's just super consistent. But against Golden State, the game might turn to a blowout, and Nets starters will probably not see the court in the fourth quarter, so a little worried about that right now. But 6,800 Nick Batum, I really do like his upside. I think he's a really solid play at this price tag. At power forward, let's go right back to a value play that has just been killing it. Justise Winslow, 4,200. Price dropped $200 after a 40-point outing. Been really consistent, even though he's played off the bench the last 2 games. He's still seeing starter minutes. 10x upside at this price tag. The Wizards are horrible against forwards. We all know that. One of the worst teams in the league against small forwards. So Winslow should continue to hit value at this price tag. And with Wayne Ellington most likely going to miss this game, Should see a consistent role off the bench, or he might even jump into the starting lineup since he's been playing super well, and I don't think the Heat want to continue starting Luke Babbitt. So I think Winslow might jump into the starting lineup, or even if he comes off the bench, he's shown that he has success in both, whether he does both. So I like him a lot at 42. And then at center, talk about Paul Millsap, 5,800. Millsap has been consistent and solid since he's returned from his injury. A lengthy absence, but come back, started scoring the ball, grabbed some boards, steals, rebounds, does it all as well. He's really hurt the usage of Nikola Jokic, so even though Jokic is at 95, I would only play him in GPPs. The shot attempts of Jokic have gone way down since Millsap's been back. He's taken 8 shots, 5 shots, and 5 shots the last 3 games, so it is a great matchup for Jokic. I'm just a little worried that he's not shooting the ball a lot, so I'd rather go with Paul Millsap at 58. Really solid play. He should see a minutes increase in this one. I think he might even jump into the starting lineup and should see over 30 minutes if that's the case. So 5,800, really cheap price tag. Jump on him before his price tag rises and gets a great matchup against this Dallas team. So I think he's in a fine spot, and that should do it for tonight. Thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate it, and good luck.